Welcome back. This is Ann Altman, your technology coach, and today I'm going to demonstrate for you a few safe ways to share YouTube videos with your class. Safe and less distracting. All of these are fantastic because they don't involve paid third-party apps or apps that have been deemed unusable by our privacy policy. Let's begin with the first one. This is for synchronous instruction. So during a live Google Meet or Zoom with your students, you might have a short video or video clip to share. Pretty straightforward. You're just going to share your screen. Make sure you include that little button to share the sound, and it'll bring you here. I had this question today, and I thought I would make sure everybody knows. You have another option from this view. It's called theater mode. It's right down here along the bottom of the video itself, usually in this position, but since I have Chromecast on my device, you'll move over to the left. It is called theater mode. Press that, and your video becomes the easy main focus of what you're sharing on the screen. Okay? That's pretty simple. All right, now I'm going to show you another option. This is an asynchronous option. So for when you're sending a link to your students, I know that you don't want them wandering all over YouTube. I know you don't want them landing on advertisements. And I know you really don't want them on inappropriate content that has been created on the internet, on YouTube, right? The good news is if they are logged into their school account, their NSD42.net account, we have filters that have been applied and they shouldn't be able to do anything too damaging. So what I'm going to show you is first how to share a video in Google Classroom. This is what I recommend. If you're using Google Classroom, anytime you want your students to watch a video, have them watch it right in the Google Classroom. When you share a video, you can create it as an assignment or a material, depending on if you want them to give any feedback. Give it a title. I hope you have a better naming convention than just video. And then add. I always forget this is going to hide me. Make myself smaller. Add, and YouTube is right there. Isn't that great? You can search for the video, or you can paste the URL that you grabbed when you went to preview the video in the first place. I don't have a video in my URL, so I'll look for cornflakes. I couldn't be more bored. Cornflakes? Seriously? I'm adding it anyway. I just want to show you the simple steps. It's going into this class, but could go into multiple. I'm not putting in a topic, but if I was going to do this frequently, I'd probably just make a topic of videos, or it might fall under the day's agenda and post. So the only way your student is going to get to your Google Classroom material is to sign in to their district account. This makes it safe. If they click on the video, it opens up right here in the Google Classroom on top of everything else. They can watch it right here in the Google Classroom. They do not have to actually go to YouTube to watch the video. The only bad news about this, and this will apply anywhere, is they have the option. They have the option to go to YouTube. And when they pause the video, other filtered videos will be suggested. But at the very least, it won't automatically take them over to YouTube. It will have them on their account, and it will filter out all the ads. Close that. Close this. Easy does it. Okay, so that's option one. For asynchronous sharing. Make sure you do it right in the Google Classroom. Then your students will never accidentally default to mom or dad's adult account without the filters, with the ads, and with all the content that YouTube has to offer. Now, option number two, and this one applies mainly if you're putting the link into a Bitmoji classroom, perhaps, or onto SeeSaw or somewhere else. Loom for Chrome is sharing your screen. Bear with me while everything loads up over here. And then make sure that the recording makes its way over. Okay, so this is actually very simple and almost the same. I'm going to make a slide just for that video. And then I'll share that slide. So to insert a video on a Google slide, you insert and video. Great news is if you've recorded your own video on Screencastify or elsewhere, those are all right here in your Google Drive. So this will be the same process for a YouTube video or a video that you created yourself. Search for it. I'm just searching for this channel. It's kind of a dopey, cute channel. The coronavirus, why not? Select it and it becomes part of the slide itself. You can actually drag the corners to make it fit, take up most of the slide, which I like. And then you're going to share this with your students. So the share button up here, I've actually already done it on this one, but I want to show you. The default, of course, is that it's not going to share. Bear with me. There it goes. All right. When you click down on the second box, you're able to modify. The default is going to be restricted. And the change that you'll make is to switch it from restricted to share with Nashua main users only. Slowly but surely. Restricted. I don't know why my computer is going so slow right when I'm making a very important video for you. Got it. Bear with me. Okay, switching it from restricted to Nashua School District. Again, when you give this link to your students, they won't be able to open it unless they're logged into their Nashua email. This one, the only downside is you might get some students who are going to request access with mom or dad's account. You will have to reiterate and repeat yourself probably often that the only way this one works is if you've logged in to your nsd42.net account. So go ahead and copy that link and share that to your students, specifically to SeeSaw. So bear with me while the recording makes its way over to the SeeSaw tab. It's coming. It should be coming. Follow me. I really wish I could do more video editing. Okay, here I am on SeeSaw. Just have to bring the video recorder over with me so you can see what I see. And any minute. I know you feel my pain because you have this problem in real time sometimes. Okay, and with little kids in the audience, right? So I have nothing to complain about. All right, so when I create this new activity, I have the option to add multimedia instructions or an example. And that would be a link. That link would be the one that I just created for the Google presentation. Now, Ninja Move, switch everything at the word edit and beyond to the word preview. Save. Everything on my computer is going slowly at this moment. Not the best possible time. Okay, so when they click on that link, they will have to log in to see that slide. That feels like a good thing to me. Some people are going to prefer to change it to anyone with the internet. I think it's a pretty safe bet that our students are going to be, if they're young enough to be on SeeSaw, they're going to have some supervision. I know there are exceptions to that. So know your students, know their families, and make the best choice for what they can handle when it comes to sharing. I hope this video has been helpful to all of you, and I hope you have a wonderful day.